Bye!
folks.
It's all over.
Shortest stream ever.
Yes.
What's
I
up? What's
fail
up?
at life.
It's a Thursday.
It's totally a Thursday.
I give up officially.
That's fair. Welcome. Morning to everyone. Afternoon to some.
Why do you defer to time zones like that?
Because I just have to think about it. Like,
There's one true time zone.
is the
moon.
moon the time zone?
Yes. Hello,
Away.
Meat Whip. How you doing?
Away. Hey Ace, what's up?
Away my second.
You saw it too, right?
Away.
Away.
No, she didn't see it. How would she see that?
I don't know. Maybe she
I
has it
can't
pulled
see
up.
the YouTube
doesn't.
chat.
Never mind then. I'm seeing some aways. What's up, Momster? Sexy Top Ramen. Meat Whip.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 event chat it has like 8,000 people waiting for it.
Yeah, I checked it just
Yeah,
now.
it's crazy. Which, just so we're aware, so everybody else is aware, because I'm aware. I'm self-aware.
I'm not aware.
I'm an autonomous AI.
I was going to say.
Let's rehash the fact that we are going to be streaming the PlayStation 5 event at 4 o'clock today, which is in about 4 hours. So we're going to be doing that.
Yeah.
We're going to do Hot News Live. We're going to do Reese's Corner. We're going to take a small break, and then we'll come back for the PlayStation 5 event. So you can be excited for that or not. You don't have to be excited for it. You could be disappointed.
You could just PC Master Race it up and just ooh-ah in the comments.
You could be dropping a deuce while watching it to exert your dominance over it.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to know the facts.
Same.
Straight facts.
The only facts that I need right now are the price and the release date.
I just want to know what the freaking thing looks like.
I don't really care.
I do. That's a huge part. It's not going to change whether or not I buy it. I just want to know. I'm still buying it no matter the price.
What is that?
That's somebody's phone.
Not mine. It's coming from your side of the room.
That's an... Yeah, it's an Amber Alert.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah. Where's that coming from, though? Weird.
What the heck? Oh.
Like, I got the Amber Alert on my phone, which is earlier, which is why I'm confused that it was making a noise over there.
Yeah, found the culprit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's
I was so confused.
Yeah.
Because I saw Catalan's over there, your phone's over there, my phone's over here. Vortex Sigma said they got it a few minutes ago.
There you go. Why is Hot News solo at the moment? What's that mean?
It's always been.
Solo.
Solo.
By itself.
Just you. I guess. I don't know. That's actually a very vague question.
Why did you guys upload Hot News so early today? Because of the topics.
Yes. Or because roll the existential question thing. Oh, biddies from the Sexy Top Ramen. 200 biddies, providing a full day's worth of entertainment. Hey.
Hey.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Good timing. We're not muted. No.
The prophecy is true.
Mute yourselves.
Ah!
It's not physically possible.
All right, so I don't have an existential question today. I have an existential thought.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to present this to you.
A thought?
It's a THOUGHT.
Okay.
Brain thought. Just go ahead and think about this.
Okay.
If
I'm
pi
ready.
is an infinite number, right? Yes, it's irrational, so it just goes on forever, yeah? and you assign each number that appears in pi to a letter of the alphabet. So 1
I think I know
to
where
26,
this is going.
yeah?
I think I know where this is going.
At some point in pi's infinity, the entire B-movie script is in there.
Okay, I didn't think you were going to go there, but yes.
Well, in jumbled up letters.
In perfect order, it would appear. Because
The
it's
entire
infinite.
thing. Infinity.
We just haven't found it yet.
No.
Yes, that's how infinity works.
I've
It
heard.
could be infinitely not the B-movie scripts.
No, it's in there.
I've heard this same question or like thought experiment framed differently, that somewhere like within pi,
Uh-huh.
when converted, is your like exact date and method of death and
No. Because if you do that to another recurring number, like a recurring number that goes on into infinity, which is just one number, that's just one letter. Yeah,
Yes, that's a recurring number. Pi's
Yeah.
irrational.
But no.
yes.
Pi's irrational, so therefore it doesn't have a prescribed order. We can't know the end of pi. We can't determine what the final digit of pi is because there is no final digit.
But you can't determine that anything logical would be written in there.
Yes,
But
you can.
within infinity, it happens.
Yes.
That's hypothetical.
No, that's how infinity works.
Math related to science
Yes.
and the B movie script.
Infinities are crazy, okay? Did you know half of infinity is still infinity?
I hadn't thought about that.
Did you
but
know
yes.
you can have one infinity that's bigger than the other?
That I don't like.
Yes. I like this one. There you go.
Same.
How would you differentiate single versus double digit numbers to compile the number to letter dictionary? I don't know. Am I a physics? But you could. Twitch Prop Sub from Plain Ernie. PlayStation 5, more like PlayStation 5. Am I right? Hey, I see what you're doing. Carebird's feeling somewhat better today.
Good
Glad
to hear.
Technically, no, it does not have to present a pattern, but hypothetically, yes, it could be in there. No, guaranteed
Hypothetically.
it is.
That's how infinity.
It doesn't have to, but it does because it loves us.
It's the
That's how Mafia works.
It's the monkeys on typewriters.
Yeah, they'll eventually
Like-
produce Shakespeare. You can convert pi to base 26, peasants. Sorry, the only reason I said peasants is because his name is the Fionic, and I just... The PE triggered my... Imagine the script always being off by one letter. That's possible, but then it wouldn't be one day. But then sometimes you would get, like, parts that are and aren't
Yeah.
correct.
And then we have to start
And, like, it
again.
replaces the name of whatever the name of the bee is, because that's how infinity works.
Technically, you could have alternate versions of the B movie script that end differently or take different paths.
Wow. Now we're getting into it.
I like this.
Yes.
Afternoon, Meridian Arc. Just here during lunch. Hope everyone's doing decently well.
Just here during lunch, you can't eat us. We're not for consumption.
Technically, it is possible.
No, don't touch me. With your mouth.
Over
On
here.
camera.
Apple gang or banana gang? Apple gang.
Apple gang.
Apple gang. Hands down.
So you drill out the core of the apple and you stick the banana through it and you eat both at the same time.
They called me a madman.
A banapple.
Uh,
I want to release a movie with different endings depending on which theater you go to, but not tell anybody.
They did that.
I'm trying to
What
remember.
movie had multiple endings?
I do remember something.
Or
like
is
this
it
happening.
multiple after sequences?
Possible. There was just something different for different
Yeah.
theatrical releases. Bananas make my mouth sting,
Ew. That might be called an allergy.
but still banana.
Bruh, an apple hollowed out, stick a banana through it, and then it's like you're eating.
I don't like this because The texture would change mid-bite.
Ooh. Don't eat raw banana. Who cooks bananas? I know people cook bananas. And
but-
I know plantains are a thing.
Didn't they add like an hour to Avengers Endgame?
No, it wasn't that much. Kiwi, though. Banana, apple, banana pit. Stop it. This is why you're only allowed here during lunch. Would you rather be a reverse mermaid or a reverse centaur?
Oh, snap.
A reverse centaur is BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. You could still function better than like...
Reverse centaur.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a fish head.
What? No, it wouldn't be BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
It would be BoJack Horseman plus the front horse legs.
No, reverse, because no, in a full reverse, both of the legs are on a centaur. So, in a reverse centaur, it could only be human legs and human arms, because all four limbs are accounted for on a centaur. So you have to replace all four limbs on a reverse centaur.
But you need to end up with 6 limbs.
Why?
All
That's not how
4
reverse
limbs-
centaurs work.
Yeah, no, you're not getting it. All 4 limbs, okay? So your legs and hands.
Uh-huh.
What about your 2 limbs?
They're
Wait,
still
no, on
there.
a normal set. So the horse's front legs would
No,
be
or my
there.
arms, because I'm a reverse centaur.
Actually, I'm picturing a reverse centaur differently. It's like human body and then the horse front half just comes out and it's like 2 horse legs. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, your arms would be.
But
Because
that-
it's the entire centaur
Yeah,
body. So
That's
it's
only
your-
4 limbs, though, so why can't I have my arms?
No, you do get your arms.
Yeah.
But you're like chilling down like an animal like this, and then it's just horse sprouting from your neck.
From your chest up. From your chest up would be the horse's
Like from
chest.
here
I don't
coming
like
out.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Googling
Exactly. You need to end up with 6 limbs.
See, this is what I was imagining.
See, that's what I was talking about.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's- this is what I was thinking. This is what they're talking about.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
That's
I would
right.
still rather be this.
Can you imagine this thing coming like slappy all after
I
you?
would rather be this than a reverse mermaid.
Fair, reverse mermaids are terrifying.
Oh, this is horrible. Look at this one. That is stunning.
This is art. Is he kicking the other one?
What is this?
Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
Yeah, not quite BoJack Horseman.
Close.
Oh, All right. All right. We can...
Looks like something made in Spore. I missed that game. That was so much fun.
Oh, I thought that game was like the biggest letdown of all time.
It was.
Okay.
But it was so much fun.
It was like No Man's Sky before No Man's Sky.
Exactly. I made some ridiculous stuff on that just to see if they would survive. I bet that's a VR chat avatar. I'm pretty sure you would find something like that.
Still rather be that than a reverse mermaid. Okay, I'm Googling reverse mermaid.
They're
Don't
not.
Google reverse mermaid.
Well, we don't have to show it.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't have it on stream just yet.
No, this one's pretty.
No.
So wait, don't switch yet. I'm gonna make sure I just have the images loaded. Some of them are not appropriate. Some of them are hilarious. Yeah, no, just open the image. What's wrong with you?
There we go.
All right, let's look at these reverse mermaids.
It's a thing of beauty.
Am I beautiful, Derek?
It's a pin-up canvas.
Yeah, definitely reverse centaur.
Reverse.
This is horrifying.
The Little Mermaid would have been a much different movie.
Yeah. All right, we can be done.
Oh my. I'm with you there.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, definitely reverse centaur. Reverse mermaids have a really nice base. Bass.
Bass.
Ah, okay. So glad I asked. So I'm not. This was terrifying. Yes, I'm with you. Hey Ace, we're done. It's over. We've finished that segment.
Yeah, I'm quite ready to be done with that segment.
All right, let's purify ourselves in the fire now that we're
Now that we're
Become pure.
I like eating the light. Sorry. We're on fire. Oh, now we're cleansed of that moment. We can forget all
start
about
afresh like Phoenix.
a reverse tar and a reverse maid.
No.
Wait,
No.
I'm sure there's better names for that. Purifier. Yes. Yes. Spam the hot news emotes to indicate you're ready. Flamer Gamer, how you doing, friend? Glad to see you here.
I'm gonna get in on this.
Spam them emotes. I do want to just actually, before we get straight into the hot news, I want to give another quick pitch for our Reddit, our subreddit. We have that now.
Yeah,
in case you weren't here yesterday, we announced that we now have our own subreddit. Cat, could you so kindly switch on over to the... Yes. So we have our own subreddit. We now have a lot more members than we had yesterday. We're at 94 members.
Oh damn.
So,
Already.
yeah.
Hello.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, look, somebody submitted their first build.
Yes!
In the comment. Beautiful. Thank you, Thanos Gamer 1. I'm going to give you a nice little updo there. So, guys, please join our subreddit so that you can be part of tech meme review as well as when we start roasting your rigs. That's going to be... Yes.
Do I now actually need a proper Reddit account?
Please.
If you want to post stuff,
Please.
then heck yeah.
And updo stuff. Yes, please. Please and thank you. So,
Or just be funny in the comments.
that too.
Comments are where all the real humor is.
Not wrong. I'm 95. Proud of you.
Because you got that to that age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on,
exactly
surviving.
that.
Welcome. Well, let's go ahead and let's talk about the news that is hot. Yes, we did release the video about all of this news already on the UFD Tech channel, but that doesn't mean that you have to go watch that because you're here for us. You're here for the awkward moments that happen on stream. Isn't that right, Reese?
Yes.
I don't like it. Is that how you feel? That's terrible.
Are there any fruit snacks
Yes,
left?
there are.
How many did you have yesterday?
A headache's worth.
The molester becomes the molestee.
I think it's... Never mind. I'm not even, we're not even going to... Brees, we should have an emote where it's you and me in a warm embrace.
Oh, I was thinking us merged in a fusion. Like, kill me, brother. Kill me. I've had enough.
Finally, we are one.
That's what I'm saying. Michael says he's here for the shenanigans. We will
Got you.
we'll shenanigans all over this place.
I don't like that as a verb.
Well, I don't like how much the PlayStation 5 listing went for. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Amazon UK posting the PlayStation 5 and other dummy listings yesterday. The 2 terabyte placeholder for the PS5 going for £600 on Amazon UK, which is kind of crazy. What we have seen is that in previous console launches, if it launches at, let's just put a hypothetical amount of £400, it usually will also be €400 and $400. They don't tend to do all of that. However, so we can't take this super serially just because this is for the 2 terabyte model. Number one, Sony hasn't announced that. Number two, the 1 terabyte model was listed at the exact same price of £600. And Sony has already said that they don't have a 1 terabyte model. They have an 825 gigabyte model. Yes. So it's kind of weird. But I've been saying this all along. This price does not seem outrageous.
Yeah.
For what the specs are in the console, $600 makes sense. They have done so much to put new specs, new good things into the console that this is not an outrageous amount of money for what it is.
It's more outrageous to price it like lower, like $400.
That would shake up the market way more. And if they did that, if it is priced at $400 for the specs, and hopefully we'll find out today, maybe it won't. But if we find out today that it's $400, I will be more than excited.
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm just wondering.
No. So Prun, it was already confirmed that it's not 1 terabyte, and then you lose some to OS partitioning and all of that. It's 825 gigabytes, and it's going to be 750 usable after OS and partitioning and all of that. So that's not the reason why at all.
I'm pretty sure they went with that to try and keep costs down because of that I/O and all the stuff that they put in it.
Yeah.
Speed.
Yes.
Speed.
So, I mean, $600 is a very reasonable price for where the specs fall within the current PC market. Obviously, it's not a one-for-one, and you do get more value out of a console to the equivalent PC because of things like optical discs, controllers, like all of that built in is an added cost that you just don't have on a PC. Wi-Fi, typically when you're building... If you're trying to build a PC that is equivalent to a PS4 Pro, you don't include a Wi-Fi card, and you're not buying a motherboard that's high-end enough to have Wi-Fi in it. Like, there's added things into consoles that definitely give them extra value incentive over the equivalent PC. Yeah. Linus says the SSD is slow in the PS5. He also released an apology video where he admitted he was completely wrong, and it got like 5 million views. So...
There's that.
Yeah. Oh, Tad Awesome with the Twitch Prime sub. 3 months in a row. Woo!
Wow.
What can you do in 3 months?
Grow your hair a little bit.
Yes. I hope you may have done that if you like that thing. If not, I hope you have gotten a haircut.
Grow some
Reverse
beans.
grow it.
Inverted growing, yes. Yes. Ingrown hairs are nasty, by the way. So, $600 for the PS5 is the listed price. Amazon came out and said, hey, we shouldn't have done that.
Dummy listings.
Don't look at that. So we don't know if it's actually real. But not only did they post PS5 consoles, they also posted PS5 game prices, which are £70.
It seems like they've
which
gone
is
up.
a $10 price increase.
Yeah.
£10 price increase. Yes.
I'm hoping it's not going to be the new standard because then I can't afford to buy games that suck.
Yeah.
I mean,
$60 is still expensive.
I've become...
Woo! Excess!
Ooh.
Twitch Prime, 4 months. Woot woot. Thank you, friend. Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Yes, you've been...
I can't even remember where I was going on. Now it's exciting.
We were talking about $60 games, $70.
I've gotten used to that becoming the new norm.
It's $10 more, which is a 16% price increase. So it is a bit more, but it's $10.
It's only $10.
And honestly, personally, and I'll say this all the time, I would rather pay $10 more for a game than have to be forced to do microtransactions.
I'm with you there. I miss $39 and $49 games.
I only remember that when it was PS2, which was when I wasn't buying my own games and my parents were buying it for me. That's
There
the
we go.
last time games were $50.
Most games in the UK are around £50. €60 game plus €100 worth of DLC. That's become like a business model I'm seeing way too often these days.
Yeah.
It's because you get the base vanilla game for like whatever $60 price range that they've got going now, but then along the lifespan of the game, you're spending like $200 extra on the DLC that aren't as great either way.
BitTorrent doesn't list the prices. Haha, funny. You can't torrent PS4 games as far as I'm aware. There's no method as far as I'm aware, because I've done a little bit of research into this, where you're able to actually use a compromised version of the PS4 OS. I've looked into this. I just built a Threadripper system. If I say to my wife, by the way, PS5 $600, she'll laugh at me. Yeah, you just built a Threadripper system, okay? You have like 4 months to save up for the PS5. So just don't even talk about your computer anymore. Like, just let everything be forgotten, and then PS5 just launched, honey.
Yes. Don't talk about it now.
If it goes
Bring it
on
up
pre-order
later.
today, I'm going to be $600 more poor.
Yeah. Considering they might not have like a huge amount of stock, I think pre-orders are going to sell out if they do bring them out.
Yeah, because that was something that we were hearing, is that they're not expected to have as many consoles as they're expecting to sell. Whereas Microsoft is saying, we don't care how many we sell. It's fine.
Like, I'm just wondering, I know the argument of like PC being cheaper long term because of games and stuff like that. But a lot of those people, like, yes, you do get better deals on like Steam and stuff, especially during sales. But a lot of people also bring their pirating measures into this argument that why would I pay for it on a console when I can get it for free on a PC?
Because if you don't pay the game devs, they don't have jobs in the future to create more games.
Exactly. That's
that's
also why I personally feel PC gets games later.
Maybe. I stayed away from console because every new one you need a new steering wheel. These aren't cheap. I don't trust them to not do the same again. Huh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Are you talking from PS3 to PS4?
Because I think a lot of the compatibility was ditched there.
Really? Interesting. I hadn't heard of that. Using an RX 580 right now, which is working just fine, so I might bypass a new GPU and just get a PS5, depends on how customer reviews go.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. And by the time you're ready to save up again for a new GPU, then it'll be cheaper for what you could look for. Like, and the upgrade would be more worth it.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, keep the 580, grab the PS5, and then get a better GPU down the line. You have the PS5 as a holdover for now.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hold myself over for Zen 3 and Big Navi. And by hold myself over, what I really mean is I get these because we're a tech channel and I'm buying this stuff now too. Like, I'm buying Ryzen now and I'm buying... Yeah, I'm not holding anything over. Anyways, WCCF Tech, so take this with a grain of salt, saying again that Ryzen 4000 and Big Navi are coming in October. Cool. We've heard this before. They're just saying that there's new sources coming out confirming it.
So, like, their internal sources that they have are just being like, yeah, it's legit.
Yes, apparently October.
I'm okay with October. That would make sense if Big Navi is supposed to come out before the consoles. If the consoles drop anyway from like late October to November, December, somewhere around holiday period.
Yeah, like first week of October, launch GPUs. Last week of October, launch consoles.
Yeah, that's my initial thing of what I feel would probably happen.
Yes, we're reading the chat. You guys are just not saying much that is relevant to things we read. Just had some new guitar strings come in. Gonna start playing Rocksmith again soon. I forgot about that one. Yes. Gamifying learning instruments is absolutely how I need to learn.
I never got a chance to try Rocksmith.
Yeah.
And like, it seems so cool because it's like people spend ages with like actually getting good at Guitar Hero, and now this added the real element into that.
Yes.
I like that idea.
What app was I using? Musician.
Yeah.
I got the free trial for that, and that, like, I was able to learn most of the, like, it helped me process the chords and get all of that done on the free trial. And maybe I'll get back to paying it, but that's not going to happen right now. Anyways. Yes. So Big Navi in October. But the most important and exciting news from AMD right now is something that hasn't even been confirmed yet that is happening, but is happening. They are giving away PC copies of Horizon Zero Dawn with Ryzen processors, which is crazy because there's no release date for this game yet besides summer 2020.
Still super vague.
So if you buy a Ryzen 5 3600 or up, you can get Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition for the PC for free if you're in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. This is not applicable to American retailers, but there's our friends Wootware who are in there, which is actually how I found out about this. I just thought it would be like a worldwide thing, but they had, I saw this last week and I was like, oh, that's interesting. This might be like a specific thing for them. We'll find out about the news eventually. And yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, which doesn't even have a PC release date, is being given away for free by AMD, which is really, really interesting.
Yeah.
So my hypothesis is that today, on the PS5 event, which we are streaming, by the way, for everybody who's asking, they're going to announce Horizon Zero Dawn 2 with a trailer and say that the PC version is also now available to play on Steam. Go play it. That, I would love that.
Yo.
Same day.
Yo.
That's what I want.
Okay, I have several requests that I want to see today.
Request them.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Yes.
A new Spider-Man.
Teased.
Yes.
They should not be.
No,
Yes.
final thing. I want a teaser for that and a teaser for God of War 2
Yes.
and
Silent Hill.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne remaster.
Yes.
Some people are saying Demon Souls remake as well.
Ooh, interesting.
I've heard that. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But yes, those Horizon Zero Dawn on PC.
I like that.
Actually, that would have been fantastic. You're right. Horizon
Zero.
Yes, that would be a great name for the campaign.
Demon Souls remake for PS5 for a year, then on PC. Down.
Totally okay with that.
Battlefield 6 is possibly going to be revealed as well.
Nah.
I don't know if
Didn't EA say, hey, we're gonna stop effing around with Battlefield right now because Battlefield 5 did not go well. And
People
so many.
are not happy.
Gran Turismo 7 should be shown off. And maybe it might be like the PS3 launch where it was Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, where it wasn't the full game, but it was a lot. And it's just not done because there have been information about, there has been information regarding Gran Turismo 7 not being completely done yet.
Yeah. I'm okay with this. I think if they hit on those ones, like especially the for me the big ones are Horizon Zero Dawn 2 and God of War. If I get like any smattering of information there,
God of
I'll be
War
happy.
5, technically.
Technically.
Your calendar's a bit off? No, you're wrong. Go home.
No, you.
Stay home.
Please.
Get some help.
I hope the new Batman game is announced. I'd be okay with that. I don't
see why they would announce that at a Sony event.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. I don't see them partnering with Sony for that.
The only like games that I could see that are going to be announced from Sony that are multi-platform are ones that have very consistently given Sony timed exclusives. Resident Evil 8 would make sense because Resident Evil 8 will eventually make its way to the PC and the Xbox, but only after Sony gets it first.
PSVR 2?
No, I think that's a separate thing. I think they announced
will
that.
have
That'll come out next year. I don't think that's coming out this year because the console's going to be so expensive that they can't also launch an expensive VR headset with it.
Yes.
That would be my guess. But it would be cool. $600 for the PS5 and then $400 for a higher end VR headset.
You know, like
that's
decent
like
resolution,
better than the
better
Rift.
refresh rate.
Yes.
Yes.
For $400, $1,000, you pick
Wireless.
up the PS5 VR. I'm not down with wireless.
I am.
I want wireless, but I'm not down that it would actually work well enough.
Man,
Well, there should be no Call of Duty reveal here. Go home.
No. I just want Jack 4.
Yes, Jack 4.
Yes.
They have to. If they tease it, if they have
won't.
Jack
They won't.
walk out, and then he like looks around, and then Dexter runs up on his back, and they're in Unreal Engine 5. That's all I need. I only need them walking in like bad lighting, and me be like, oh, it's Jack and Dexter.
They won't ever do that.
I'm down. Keep hope, Catelyn. Keep hope.
I've lost a lot of hope. Not a child anymore.
Lemmings
I'm
2020.
Heck yeah.
PSVR is apparently forward compatibility. Yeah, but it sucks butt.
It does.
It sucks.
It's not
giant
a great
anus.
headset.
We need God of War remastered? It's already been remastered.
Yeah, it's been remastered.
Unless he's talking about the new one, in which case I agree.
Just
Alright.
like bump up.
Yeah, just PS5, Unreal Engine 5.
Like,
yep.
You had that like optimized for PS4 Pro thing, then they could just do optimized for PS5 and
Yeah.
just be like,
Beautiful. But if they show off upcoming games, they'd be showing growth and support of the VR in the console space, not saying it needs to be released side by side, but to get people hyped. Hey, if they talk about it and they're just like, we are developing a next-gen or a VR experience for consoles, totally okay with that. I personally think they won't launch PSVR 2 with the PS5.
What about Final Fantasy 16?
That could be good, but 15 was a multiple launch. Obviously, they had 7 Remake, which was an exclusive, but
they could announce it and then release it for the PS6.
do you like torturing me?
Yes.
Okay. Console plebs, Mr. 7 Digits. If you don't like to play good games, fine. Okay? I am primarily a gamer and not a person who is beholden to one platform. Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC. I own it on my console. I will also buy it on my PC to be like, damn, that's pretty. But I've already played the game, so I'm only just going to exclaim, damn, that's pretty. That's it. That's all it's getting out of me.
And then close the game.
My friend calls console releases the beta version, and he's like, "Oh, they just need to do that so that they can release the real version on PC after a few years."
I've played more on the Switch this year than anything. And that's like, specs-wise, it's garbage. Game-wise, it's fun.
It's fun. Games are fun. The PS5 is powerful enough to run VR without additional hardware? Absolutely. Yeah, they don't need the box.
No display port in any console. Not that
No, but we have HDMI 2.1, which is
heck yeah.
phenomenal.
That would be nice though. Horizon Zero Dawn, ultra wide, max settings, frame rate unlocked. Gorgeous.
PSP 2. I would love PSP 2.
Would they launch another mobile?
Nah,
I think they're done.
they're probably done.
I think they want to be like, we never did this. What are you talking about? Don't even get your hopes up in the slightest. Stop. I can see you thinking.
A PS4 mobile.
Damn, I want that.
We've talked about this, right? It's a PS4 mobile. You can only play digital games, but it has the power of a PS4 in the palm of your hand. Because the Switch is that powerful. AMD can make something like that with RDNA 2. They could make this happen. You could play every single PS4 game. Completely compatible.
I think with the whole competition of the Switch, I don't know if a PS4 mobile would sell really.
I would buy that.
I would just honestly, yes, to play so many PlayStation exclusives.
I would break my Switch if it meant they would give me one. 1080p, 60 hertz in your pocket.
1080p, 60 hertz, PlayStation exclusives.
Yeah.
Done. Sold.
God of War? Like that?
Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'd play so much more if I had it in mobile form.
I mean, a massive selling thing for the PSP was all the games on PSP were exclusive. Actually, like a majority of them were exclusive PSP games. So they didn't transfer between consoles.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea, and that's why they canceled it.
Games?
Yeah. But we saw that like the PSP and the PS Vita were clearly not successful enough for Sony to keep them going. But I think if they reposition it and are just like, listen, full compatibility.
Yeah.
Just we're not even going to try to do a gimmick of PlayStation mobile only games. It's just full games. No gimmicks. You get both triggers, so you don't have to do the freaking weird touchpad thingy.
There are so many PSP exclusives that I want them to remaster that I don't think is ever going to happen.
Probably.
Switch in your Switch program. I would be okay with that. A just straight up PS4 in your hands. 1080p screen minimum. Down.
So there's no reason they couldn't use an ARM CPU in their SoC. I mean, they're partnering with Samsung for making mobile GPUs. It's not like something like this couldn't happen where it uses AMD's RDNA 2 technology with power efficient CPU on the SoC. So that's entirely possible. And let's just really consider the fact of how bad the Switch is, and how bad the original PS4 is in terms of specs. And just being able to create a mobile alternative to that right now in 2020, very easy.
Because like the Switch hardware is old in terms of what Nvidia's actually put out, and it's almost up there with the base PS4. So they could honestly do a mobile PS4 quite easily, I think.
Yeah. I never said using, did I say using Zen CPU? I'm pretty sure I exclusively talked about RDNA 2.
Yeah.
Which is super power efficient. There's no reason we couldn't have an RDNA 2 SoC with an ARM CPU.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the ARM CPUs out right now are more Uh,
Power efficient.
power efficient and definitely faster than what's in the PlayStation.
Yes. But you know what? Intel looking to change all of that with their new Lakefield processors that they announced yesterday. Their hybrid Foveros-based technology for their Lakefield processors, the smushy ones. Yes.
Stacky boys.
The Stacky Boys are now officially the Stacky Boys are now officially out. The 10 nanometer i3 and i5 Sunny Cove chips are basically supposed to be heavy hitting Atom processors. So
Okay.
like where normal Atoms are too weak,
Yeah.
these take it the step above that, but still below what would be a higher end normal mobile chip. So these things have 5 cores.
Okay.
Let me get to the specs. 5 cores, 5 threads, different amounts of graphics compatibility or graphics usability, 7-watt TDP, and the specs on this seem to be pretty all right.
So not too spicy. 7 watts.
Yeah. So it's kind of neat. It's a new type of technology that Intel's rolling out.
I just want freaking atoms that don't suck so hard.
The Atoms are terrible. I hate them so much. The Intel mobile situation is getting interesting. Absolutely,
Agreed.
especially with Apple now bringing another player into the mobile CPU scene. We're seeing a lot of competition that's going on right now. Tegra X2 has been put before the Switch even came out. I think it uses too much power. That's why they went with the one. Yeah, but AMD is on 7 nanometers, and they've already been talking about how RDNA 2 is even 50% better performance per watt than the original.
And super scalable.
Super scalable, can go through the entire product stack. But you know what else is super scalable? Intel's vulnerabilities. You want more? They can give you more. You just have to scale the time dimension. And then you'll eventually find another one. Crosstalk, the brand new Intel exclusive security vulnerability. This one's different than Spectre and Meltdown because it can happen on any core. It doesn't have to just be a single one of them. The vulnerability uses Intel's SGX security enclave against the processor, so it can be executed freaking Intel.
So
But nope. Before you say anything, ARM now also has vulnerabilities too.
perfect.
They have a straight line speculation vulnerability. It's a new side channel attack that is because they're using speculative execution techniques.
Just going back to the Intel one.
Yes,
Their security-based thing was the reason for the exploit existing.
correct.
Great job.
Yes.
Perfect security right there. So it'll be easier to hack mobile tech now. I mean, with the ARM one. Bad times.
No CPU is safe. You're completely vulnerable.
Everyone's vulnerable.
And if you have a phone, you've been vulnerable to robocallers. Did you know that? Well, the FCC looking to smack a few of these robocallers with hefty fines. A record-setting $225 million fine has been proposed against 2 Texas-based health insurance telemarketers, Jacob Mears and John Spiller, for doing 1 billion robocalls between January and May of last year.
Okay, fine. None of those dudes are going to be able to pay that.
They actually, yes, but the idea is that you would force them into bankruptcy and have to collect all of their assets and all that kind of stuff.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's a strangely high fine.
Yes. So,
I mean, I guess it's
FCC.
about sending a message.
Well, there's a message being sent about NVIDIA, and that's they can't keep their leaks under wrap. We got more pictures of the new coolers coming out, and we can see that indeed they have 4 thick boy heat pipes in these.
Check them out.
Look at how thick those things are.
That's
strong thickness going straight.
Is it
through.
like connecting the 2 sides?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. So it's not some like magical airflow thing that blows through the fins. It's just the heat pipes are dissipating through the fins. Heat thick. There we go. So they do have heat pipes, and the pictures just keep coming hot and heavy.
I mean, it adds more weight to them being actually real.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing, because this is like multiple ones parted out within days of the other things, like within a day of the other pictures coming out.
Yeah. So Intel leaking, or NVIDIA, whoever this company is. Yeah, I don't even care anymore.
Is the 3090 the new TI, or are we getting more?
We don't know. I would suspect we're not getting more segmentation. We're going to be getting less. So
I think they're trying to simplify the product stack.
Maybe. Or they're trying to make it more confusing so that you don't consider what you're purchasing anymore.
Of course.
If we confuse them, then they just give us money and don't ask questions. But that's not the only leak that happened with the pictures of the RTX 30 heatsink. We've got Tesla's memo being leaked saying that the Tesla Semi needs to go into volume production now, ASAP. And when asked whether or not the leaked Semi production email is legit, Elon Musk said yes. So basically, they want to bring Tesla Semi to full volume production and that just get it out on the roads.
Do it.
The quiet semis that go. I mean, the tires would still be
Yeah, tires
really
and wind
loud.
noise.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Tires, wind noise, but not the engine braking.
I hate that. When they pull past, don't like it.
But it's like asserting your dominance sound.
Okay,
I'm sure that's a thrill truck drivers have, is like the noise.
Cool.
but speed.
Yes. Kerchoo.
Nothing more dominant than speed.
Correct.
My brain just pictured...
Excuse me.
Oh dear. My brain pictured like truck drivers playing a soundtrack with like built-in truck noises just to
Like,
retain that.
back in my day.